Hi, this is T with TeaQuilts, and I'm here today to show you how to make a display board. The things that you will need to make this display board is leftover batting scraps, and you can also use some felt for your back if you want to finish it off nice, or you can make a display board where you have batting on both sides. You need to have a pair of scissors. If you want to finish off the back of your board, you'll need a hot glue gun. And then you also need to have a heavy duty stapler. So the first thing you want to do is go through your batting scraps and collect a piece that's big enough to cover your board. On my board, I'm recycling a board, and so it's got all of this print on it, and I don't want the print to be shown, so I'm going to make sure that the print is on the back of my board. If you're doing board and you're recycling one and you've got print on one side, it's not that bad. If you see through the print, it's not going to be awful. So the first thing I want to do is place my board down. And I want to make sure that I have at least 1 inch all the way around. Don't have to be precise. I want to fold the corner in and use my staple gun. Place a staple. Do that to my opposite corner. Pull the corner down and place a staple. Now I'm going to the middle and I'm going to place a staple. Of course, my staple gun would run out of staples because I've made a board already. So I will stop, put more staples in the gun, and return. I'm back and I put staples in my gun so we can continue. So again, I'm just going to go to the center, press that in. And then I'm just going to rotate the board and do the opposite corner. So I'm going to push to make sure that I've got it nice and snug, and place one in the corner. Oops. Pull up the other corner nice and snug, place one in the corner. And now again, I'm going to the center. I'm going to rotate the board and do the same thing on the sides. Go ahead and pull tight and do this other side. Now I've just got the board kind of stabilized. So now all I have to do is just go through, and about every 2 inches, I'm going to put a staple as I pull. Okay. Now, when I get to the corner, I just want to get everything as flat as possible. And I want to go right into the corner, put a staple, and then I'll make sure my ends are secure and maybe add an extra. So I will hold this up for the camera. This is my corner section right there. And so I will continue to go around the board. I went and cut my backing piece. I actually used my rotary cutter just because my ends would be straight and it would be easier. I just rough cut a piece with my scissors and then took it to my rotary cutting board and just evened everything up. So it still isn't cut to any particular size. I also have some extra hot glue gun sticks in case I run out, which I'm sure I am. and I have my gun now heated. So I'm going to, my gun's almost empty, so I'm going to stick one in. I'm going to work on one half of the board at a time. So I'm going to just roll this back. And just in the middle, just shoot some glue. Just to stick down some of the felt before I get to the middle. And now to keep the other side from moving, I just roll it back and repeat this process. So now what I have to do is go around and do the edges. Press your flannel into the glue so that you know it's sticking. I do have staples showing right up here in the top. I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up, but what I would do is if I was connecting two of these together, I would make sure that I put these two ends on the inside, because when I put my strip to cover it, it will cover it up. And again, here's the front. So I'm going to go get my bifold door. So here's my design wall where I have connected 4 units together. I actually have 2 sides. Here is second intersection, and then my third intersection. So when I connected these boards together on the center intersection, because it could fold in, I just put the connecting strip in between, so I put it up under this layer. But on these sides, I put it a little different. It's actually on the outside of one side and inside on the other. And I really don't think that it matters. You just need to give yourself some space in between your boards, so when they fold, they have space to fold down. So this is a giant design wall here that I have, and I do have stuff on it for a presentation that I'm not going to show you the front side. But what I will do is show you a design board that I am currently using. So here's a design board that I made also from a recycled board. And then on the back of this one, since it's actually like the working board where I do my piecing, I did not finish off the back because I didn't care what it looked like. That's it for now. Hope this was helpful.